Hi guys. So for once I'm not going to announce that this is my big comeback. I would love to say that, but every time I do it never happens. So if I come back, I come back. If I don't, then I never said I would. But something's been on my mind, and there's a conversation I'd really like to start or continue depending on how you look at it. Because this is a conversation that's been happening in my head since November. And then more recently, the video On Being Ugly came out, and I will definitely link that in the description box. But essentially what it comes down to is the complete opposite of On Being Ugly, and it's on being pretty. I think that I'm a beautiful person. Physically speaking, I mean, all the other stuff, that's not what I'm here to talk about, but, I think that I'm beautiful in my own way. I don't think that I'm particularly remarkable. I'm definitely not, the newest movie star or something, and that's fine. I'm 100% okay with that. I think that I'm pretty. I just don't think that I'm drop dead gorgeous. So I've gone through my whole life having dark brown hair or dark blonde hair. Occasionally it's been red or this or that, but it's always been very, playing it safe. I never really had much of a sense of style. I would, layer leg warmers and skirts and leggings and stuff, but I never was really terribly fashionable. So flash forward to when I moved to Los Angeles, almost 2 years ago. I got involved with a company of hair professionals. And they cut my hair several times. They dyed it a little bit, but it was always very close to my hair color. In between the haircuts, I would never style it. I would never blow dry it. It was always a very rolled out of bed kind of thing. And so I never really got attention for it. But then, most recently in November, they booked me for a photo shoot. And they gave me this asymmetrical haircut. There was purple in it. And they dyed it this light blonde. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, this is an opportunity for me to try something different, because I can't dress the way that I normally dress with this haircut. I can't go out in a t-shirt and jeans and look all schleppy. And so I took that opportunity and I started dressing differently. And dressing myself for the day is a practical form of art that I really enjoy. I don't do it for other people. I don't keep up with fashion trends. I just wear what I think looks cool and I enjoy it. And it's a wearable form of art, and I think it's fantastic. But I started dressing differently. I started wearing makeup for the first time in my life. And I'm not talking about much here, mostly just eyeliner and mascara, but I started wearing eyeliner. I would put product in my hair, and I noticed an enormous change in how I was treated by people at work, some of whom in authority, by people on the street, by people, complete strangers at parking lots, or the people selling me beverages or food. And I started being given things for free. I started having favors done for me all the time. I started getting away with things. And it made me really uncomfortable, because as I established, I have been at a pretty constant level of stylishness and attractiveness. I was never really dressing very well. I was never doing stuff with my hair. Just physically, it was a pretty steady line, and I know exactly how I was treated because I had good self-confidence, good self-esteem. I was able to correctly perceive how I was being perceived. And so this immense change clearly correlates with the change in my physical appearance. And it was extremely alarming to have all of this happening because I suddenly looked different. I find it makes me very uncomfortable. And I had no idea that was going to happen. And I purposefully left the closet door open. I purposefully left the door open. I didn't find a better place with better lighting. I didn't find a better place that had a better backdrop. I am not wearing makeup right now. And I'm here to say that I don't like being pretty. I just don't. I'm still going to wear makeup sometimes. I'm still going to dress up, but I am ready to let this stuff go. I'm ready to give up having free haircuts and just grow it out. And then the ultimate test of my LA-ness, I can't dye it again. I don't want to because my hair doesn't feel healthy. So I'm actually going to, you can't even see how different my hair colors are, but I'm going to let this grow out and it's going to look terrible. But I just don't care because I want to be treated well because of who I am on the inside. I understand that the outside says something about you. Your physical fitness, your well-kemptness, if that's a word, which it certainly isn't. Those say something about how you treat yourself and how you think of yourself, and they're important. And I'm doing the dating thing. I definitely will judge people based on that. Chances are, if you are obese, we're not going to have a whole lot in common. You probably don't eat the foods I eat. You probably don't live the lifestyle that I live. But as far as being put together on all fronts all the time, which was completely by choice, I never felt obligated to do it. I did it all because I wanted to. But as far as being just 100% great on everything physically, I'm just not into it if that's how I'm going to be treated. And I just think that it's interesting, and I want to put this out there because I don't think that a lot of people have this experience. The American thing, at least, and probably most other countries, is to be pretty. That is the goal. That is what you want to happen. But I can say that I have gone there and done the pretty thing, and I do not like it. So for right now, this is my opinion for these past couple weeks, I'm letting go of it because it makes me really uncomfortable and upset. So I'm interested to hear what your all's thoughts are. This is a long video, so I congratulate you if you made it through. And just let me know what you guys are thinking. So anyway, thank you for your all's input. And I'll see you guys on the tube.